Hi guys, it's Nick. How are you doing? Okay, I thought I'd try and put a video out there today. I've got several things to talk about, but I haven't really planned this, so it might be a bit of a rambling waffle. Yeah, I've been really busy since. If you've been watching my videos recently, you'll know I had some real hassle with Amazon. I had an account suspension, so I'm going to explain what that was all about. But anyway, we overcame that, and they switched everything back on just in time to kind of save my Christmas period. Really, I was getting so worried that all the stock I'd sent up was just going to be languishing in the warehouse while we tried to sort out this account issue. But we got over that, so I'll explain a bit about that. Yeah, there's going to be some footage at the end of a Christmas tree festival that I went to with Andrea and Ellen and my sister and the baby twins. We've been to 2 Christmas tree festivals recently. It's basically church-run things. The one that you're going to see the footage of at the end is in Hitchin, in our local town. It's basically local businesses and individuals all submit a tree and decorate it, and it's kind of a competition. It's all run for charity to raise funds for the church. Anyway, so I'm going to put some footage of that in at the end. Yeah, and talk a little bit about retail arbitrage. As I said before, this year I really didn't get too involved in picking up retail arbitrage deals, mainly because my cash flow has been an absolute nightmare this year with setting up and trying to build up the new business. Our money's been tied up in that, and I haven't invested much. But recently, because I can flip the deals quickly at this time of year, I've been really going for that. So I'm going to talk a little bit about that as well, and give a few shout outs to people that have given me some heads up on a few really good deals. So yeah, but firstly, Amazon. As I said, I am trading again on Amazon. My account was switched off for 6 days in total. Right at the beginning of December, the first week in December, I lost pretty much all of that, which was really stressful because, as you know, I'm really giving FBA a go, and I sent up all my decent stock really to FBA in order to shift it at the peak of the Christmas season. Just as the peak of the Christmas season starts, we have this problem with our account, and they suspended it whilst we sorted it out. Now, they never really explained what the fundamental issue was, but from reading between the lines in all the emails and everything, I think it was an error on their part, because they were asking us for paperwork to confirm our business status that we just couldn't provide. And I think, looking back at it now, they were trying to get us to provide paperwork which relates to a limited company. Now, me and my wife Andrea operate as a partnership. We're not a limited company. We never set it up that way. We're just a partnership, pretty much like a sole trader, but 2 of us operating under the same business entity, if you like. Anyway, they questioned our business status, and they wanted certain items of paperwork. They asked us for a partnership agreement certificate or something, and I said to them, well, we never had such a thing. And they said, well, that's what we need. And we sent loads of other paperwork up they wanted something that had my unique tax reference on it, Andrea's unique tax reference number on it, and our partnership's unique tax reference number. Now, we couldn't find any paperwork in all the piles and piles of paperwork we have. I've been through tons of folders and piles of stuff. It's all still sat around here, to find a piece of paper that had all the information collated on one thing. And I just kept saying to them, I don't have it. We sent them lots of paperwork explaining who we were, how we traded, what our business name is, and what our individual UTRs are, etc. But they were just point blank refusing it. And then they said, what we want is this particular certificate of registration, blah blah blah. Anyway, I ended up phoning the HMRC, and I was on the phone for about an hour with them. Finally got through to somebody that knew what I was talking about, and it was quite interesting because the lady I ended up speaking to, who was really, really helpful and really wanted to help me, she said she'd had a fair amount of issue with people having issues with Amazon asking for specific paperwork. So I explained what they were asking me for, and she said, well, that doesn't even exist. We've never issued anything like that. And I said, well, great, can you tell them that? Or can you write me a letter to that effect? And she said, well, what I can do is issue a letter with all the information on it, explaining you are who you are and that all of the UTR numbers match up. I said, fantastic, can you do that for me? She said, yeah, that would take about 3 weeks to process. And I was like, oh my God, by the time 3 weeks is up, the Christmas period will be gone. And that would have been a financial nightmare for us. At the end of December, we've got our next rent and rates bills and everything for the shop. And if our account had stayed shut right the way through till Christmas on Amazon, where I've sent the lion's share of my stock, it would have been a disaster. Anyway, so at that point, I was really quite panicked and thinking, what am I going to do? I was thinking, I'm going to get all my stock sent back and then work like a crazy fool to list it all on eBay. Anyway, I went back to Amazon. By this point, we had been assigned a guy to help us sort the problem out. And he was getting really frustrated because he could see that we genuinely couldn't provide what this verification team were questioning, were asking us for to verify our account. And this went on, and then we were sending up different items of paperwork. We were trying to explain that we can't get the specific thing they want because it doesn't relate to our business and how it was set up. And eventually, after lots and lots of phone calls, lots and lots of more paperwork we sent up, all of a sudden they just switched it all back on. There was no explanation. There was certainly not an apology. And I'm pretty sure now it was down to a mistake. They were asking us for paperwork that related to a limited company and how we had set that up and our trading name and all of this stuff, which we just didn't have. We are a partnership, but we are not set up as a limited company, and I think that just confused the hell out of somebody somewhere in an office, and they said, hang on, this account hasn't sent us a blah 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 when we verified. It got so silly and so complicated, and I had many heated conversations on the phone, on little chat things, and in emails. We sent so many emails to them about this, trying to explain how critical it was they sorted this out, and we couldn't provide any more information than we'd already given anyway. So I'm totally waffling now, but it's a hard one to explain and get your head around. Anyway, so they switched it all back on, and sales had just been going bananas ever since. I've been doing really well on certain retail arbitrage deals I sent up. And yeah, I want to give a shout out to a couple of people. Chris Royal, hi mate, thanks for the messages and the heads up on some deals. I've gotten in on a few deals that Chris has flagged up and done really well on those. I sent a load of high faces up and they sold in a flash. There were some monster high dolls that Asda were clearing. I sent, how many did I have? 10 big gift sets they were, like with $3 in. I sent 10 of those up and they sold at good money. They were about £50 each. So yeah, that sort of stuff's been going well. Pretty much all of the RA stock I had up there already. I had tons of Hello Kitty play sets and Meccano play sets. They were all bought up way back in early spring, I think it was, from Tesco. All of that has gone. I had a load of Domino Rally stuff. That's all gone. Pretty much everything I sent up retail arbitrage wise has now cleared. I've still got plenty of toys and games stock up there, second-hand stuff, and that's being picked off, getting silly prices on some of that. And then there was another deal that I got in on, and I need to thank Liz Newcomb. Liz Newcomb, is that right? I think so. She talked about in one of her videos, she had picked up a Zoella bath time gift set. When she mentioned it in her video, I didn't go out and buy any. I think at that point they were £45, and I think Liz was getting maybe 70, 75 for it. But I didn't get involved at that point. And then Black Friday, they reduced it to 35. So yeah, I got involved at £35 and I bought 8 of them, and I stuck them on eBay and sold the lot really quickly. I did bring it up on here, I think it was 65. I got a little bit less on some and then 65 was the peak. I'll show you what they are actually. I'll show you on the screen what I was selling. Right, so these, oh, excuse the wobble. This was the box set. If I click on here, oh, where's it gone? Come back, come back. Ah, rubbish. Anyway, yeah. So at 35, and as you can see, that was the most I got. I had shipping on top of all of these, and it was quick and easy. I basically just cut and pasted these images off the internet, and then had 8 available and sold them all through. So there was good money in that. Even on a £35 an item spend, it was still well worth doing off one listing. I even managed to get the individual card boxes for these from, they were in Superdrug, so I even got free packaging to send them straight out in, which was fantastic. So yeah, thanks Liz for that one. Appreciate that. So yeah, I've been dabbling in a bit of RA recently on items that I can see I can flip round and get my money straight back out. Normally, well, what you will have seen last year was me cashing in stock in December that I'd been picking up throughout the year and had piles and piles of it. But like I said, this year our hands have been a bit tied regarding cash flow. Whilst trying to set up a new business is lots of expense and not necessarily much income. And that has certainly been the case. I mean, the shop's doing okay, but it's certainly not bringing us in lots of money, so our money is tied up in it all the time. So I haven't had the freedom to invest lots of money. But while I've seen these deals that I can flip quickly at this time of year, I've had a go with that. I got in on a load of Nerf guns, great big Centurion ones. Thanks again to Chris for the shout out on that. I bought a few of those and sold those really quick on Amazon. I was getting £100, but then it looked like a lot of people got in on this deal and the price came down, but I was still getting 60 with shipping on top because I was merchant fulfilling them. So yeah, made a fair bit on those. So yeah, it's been good and it's been busy. I've been trying to get as much of the leftover stock I've got here listed on eBay. Media, toys, collectibles, that sort of stuff, and that's been going pretty well actually. I've been selling some surprisingly random stuff. I sold those glass snails, which I was pleased to get rid of. I didn't put them on for a lot. They weren't marked. I looked into it and did my research, and if you had certain branded ones, you could really ask top end. It wasn't branded, it was just a glass snail and its little tiny slug friend. But I got £15 with I think a £5 shipping on it, so that was all good. But yeah, I just thought I'd say hi, let you know what's been going on. On Saturday this weekend I'm going up to see Tom. We're going to go out and catch up with a few guys. I know there's a few other guys that are coming up to meet up and have a bit of a resellers meet up, and we're going to go out for a few beers. So no doubt I will film that. I think Tom's going to make a video of it as well. So yeah, that should be fun. Yeah, and we are rapidly approaching Christmas. I'm looking forward to taking a fair bit of time off at Christmas and just relaxing, you know, de-stress, because it's been a very stressful month with the whole Amazon thing. So yeah, I'm just looking forward to taking some time off, enjoying Christmas with the family and all the kids. Okay, right, apologies. As usual, I filled up the memory on my phone, so I just had to delete some stuff. Yeah, so anyway, that kind of wraps that up. I'm going to put the footage in now of our little trip to the Christmas tree festival, so stick around and watch that if you want. If not, you can end it here if you don't want to watch random footage of me and my family. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a fantastic Christmas period. There'll probably be another video before Christmas, but I'll say it now anyway. If I don't speak to you before Christmas, have a fantastic one, and I'll speak to you soon. Stick around if you want to see footage of Christmas trees. Hi, girls. We're going to go and see the Christmas trees. Who's that over there? Iris?
Erin, yeah.
Oh, Erin. Oh dear. Noises. What's that? What's that noise? Who's that?
That's Wayne.
That's you. It's Iris.
Wayne.
Yeah, don't press that button because it will stop. Right, where are we going to go? Do you know where we're going?
Down.
We're going to go and see the Christmas trees at the Christmas Tree Festival. Yeah? Yeah? You excited? Yes! Right, press the button, stop it. That's it, press it. Yeah, yeah. Okay, fair enough. Hi Erin, you excited? Yeah. Yeah. Iris? Do you want to put your hat on? No, don't want my hat on. No. Okay, we're going in. Time to go in the door. Oh. Hey girls, say hello. 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 Have you seen all the trees? We haven't seen all the trees yet, have we? There's some behind you. Show the people some of the trees. Wow. Yeah, trees. Right, are we ready to go? Can we go and see some more trees? Yeah. Oh, Iris, are you coming? Trees. No, you're staying there. Okay. Bye.
It's her being a pain. She doesn't want to do it herself.
Hi, Erin. You got some cake? Oh, what you dropped? What you dropped? Drop your fork.
That'll be alright. Aren't you, Andrew? Just give it a wipe. It'll be fine.
Andrea's got soup. What sort of soup is it?
Vegetable soup.
Vegetable soup. I've got a bacon back. What have you got, Ellen? Cake. Chocolate cake. And what was that?
Orange cake.
Orange cake. What have you got, girls? Orange cake. Yeah. Lovely. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed that, and I'll speak to you soon. Please give it a thumbs up. It really helps me out. And yeah, catch you later. Bye for now.